And I am recording. It is time to go live. And I'm live. Welcome to the stream, everybody. And I'm live. Welcome to the stream, everybody. And I'm live. Welcome to. Trying to get some setup done. All right. Got about a 10-second lag from what I'm doing in real time and what I'm seeing on here. So, viewer, how you doing tonight? Let's see if I can see who you are. Nope, you're not logged in, so I can't see who my viewer is, but I have one, so that's cool. Good evening. I hope you're doing well. So, I'm gonna see if I'll talk a little bit, see if I get any more people come in before I do this. But I had changed my profile picture on the Twitch today. I think he's pretty cool. Actually, let me pull this over here. Oh man, that's not what I wanted. Nobody wants to see all my videos. Let's see here. So, I'm going to minimize him first. So, at work today, there was some shit talking going on back and forth. You know, as all good workplaces should have. You know, everybody should be talking a little bit of smack. Well, somebody called me a walrus. Said I would be a walrus. And then said all I was missing was the walrus tusks. And I could be a walrus. Well, I took offense to that. And then, as the day went on, it just became a running joke. Right? But I got to thinking, walruses are actually mean. Like, they can hurt you. So, I did a little mashup. And I generated me a walrus picture. And that is a marine walrus running around with an old school M16 fighting. So, funny story, if I was going to be a walrus, this is the kind of walrus I would be. So, yeah. So, we're going to move that over here. And actually, I don't need that open anymore. I guess I could close it. And he's closed. So, what are we doing tonight? Well, I guess I can also play some catch up. I did not stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I've been extremely busy. I had some family come into town and had to help get them straightened up and settled away and get some work done. And I just needed to play catch up. Streaming's rough. Okay, no, streaming's not rough. Let's see here. Working all day, then coming home and having a full house, and then streaming is rough. And it's kind of a huge commitment. And it's not a commitment that I make by myself. See, my kids are part of this commitment because they get less time with me. My wife is part of this commitment because she gets less time with me. So it's a doozy. Oh, I got another viewer. Who do we got? Oh, they're not signed in, but they're here. Hello, second viewer. I hope you're doing well tonight. So I don't think we're gonna be going too long tonight. Shouldn't take too long. What I'm doing is I have all empty devices right here, right? And so these two are ASAs, obviously. They are going to be a failover, but they're going to be an active failover. Now, most traditional failover deployments, you have one active, you have one standby. So, in doing an active failover situation, you have to be running multi-context mode. And essentially what that means is one firewall has two logical firewalls inside of it. So this one, context A, is going to be active, but on ASA 2, context A is going to be passive, right? On the first ASA, context B will be passive, but on ASA 2, context B will be active. So we're going to start configuring this. Make sure I'm not missing nothing in the chat. Don't need to get yelled at. Alright. Oh. Not everybody. Yep, I'm going to have to handle that later. Alright, so let's get to it. We're going to start configuring these ASAs here in a minute once I see. Oh, okay. So we're going to work on ASA 1 right now. Enable, no password, because it's a lab. We don't need security in a lab right now. Nope. Well, hold on a minute. Let me make sure my dog's not eating somebody. Sorry about that. I had to check on the dogs. When they start yelling, you gotta go see what's up. She just needed to come inside. Alright, so let's start working on our context now. So you know what we need to do? We gotta change the mode. Can't create context unless you're in the right mode. So mode multiple. This command will change the behavior of the device. Warnings. Initiate a reboot. Confirm. Confirm. Now we gotta do, since we know what we gotta do, we're gonna go do the same thing on ASA 2 because it's gotta reboot. It's probably gonna change, but who cares? Mode multiple. Convert to Q. Oh, Control C. Oh, well, it's doing it anyways. Fuck it. So now we're going to wait for this thing to go. Let's see if we can skip on to something else. I think my dog just tried to bust in. You know what? Let's go to R1. Let's get him going. There we go. He's going to have an IP address of 172.16.1. 1, 2, 3. We'll give him 3. And we're going to give him a default route. So default route, all traffic goes to 16.1. 16.1 will be the firewall, right? Yep. All right. And right. Let's go to 2. All right. Enable config t hostname R2 and G00. Oh, just 00. Description. Let's call him Human Resources. IP address 172.16.2.3 255.255.255.0. Exit IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0.0. all traffic is going to go to 172.16.2.1. 2.1 will be my firewalls. There we go. And we don't need that other stuff. And right. Now, let's look at my configuration. I don't need switches there. I could use a hub. I could use a little network connector, right? Because R2 isn't going to talk to R1 unless it's routing through the firewalls, right? And if I don't touch anything on a switch, if I just plug it up, all the ports are on, they're all connected. It's a dumb switch. Everything on that switch can talk. And the difference between a switch and a hub is collision domains, right? A hub, your collision domain is all the ports on it, right? On a switch, your collision domain is at one port. A switch separates collision domains across the LAN. That's why they invented switches. They're awesome. Alright. We need to do R3 too. So in this scenario, R3 is like our internet. It's our outside. Ba-da-doom. No shut that sucker. We'll wait on that. We'll wait on that. We'll end and save it for now. And let's jump back to ASA and see if he's ready to play ball. Hey! Enable, no password, config T, no. Hey, it's working now. Boom. Alright. We got to allocate interfaces. So, I'm busting it up into context mode. We're going to have 3 contexts essentially. The system, context marketing, context HR. Because damn it needs marketing and HR. Okay? You create the context in the system's configure in the main system. You create a context. You assign interfaces, and you can name interfaces. Okay, and set the visibility. You have to set where you got the visibility that interfaces will have inside of the context. And you can set, and you got to set where the config's going to be and all that. So yeah, allocate interface, we got ETH0. We're going to name it outside. If I spell outside right. O-U-T-S-I-D-E. Allocate interface. We're going to do ETH2. That's going to be inside. Yeah. We got to tell it where to store the config, so we're going to go config URL flash. Now, here's the cool thing. If setting this, right, config URL flash dammit marketing.cfg, if dammit marketing config.cfg was already present in flash, it would take that config, load it up, in this context would be running this config already, or it'd start running this config. If it doesn't exist, it creates it and puts it there. So that's cool. I learned that the other day. And that's what this warning is right here. It says warning could not fetch the URL. This 0 dammit marketing.cfg. And it says creating context with default config. So that's all that means. So since we have that done, we're going to create our next context, and that's going to be HR. So exit context. Damn it, HR. We're going to allocate interface. So E0 is going to be outside for both, right? Interface. I cannot type Ethernet 1 inside. Damn it, hr.cfg. It does, it's not there, so it can't fetch it, so it's going to create it. And then now we're going to start configuring the context, and we're going to start with dammit marketing. Hey. Now we're going to go to interface inside, right? Now, just because naming it in the systems mode essentially just gave it an alias. So we still have to put the name if statement on the interface for it to get that functional role. So we're going to do name if inside, set to 100 by default because that's how it's supposed to be. We're going to give it the IP address of 172.16.1.1. Yeah. 255.255.255.0. Now, since this is going to be high availability, it needs a standby. maybe I need to, well, I mean, oh, I got viewers now. Let's see what we got. Oh, they're not signed in, but I got viewers, so hi viewers, we're configuring ASAs. And I'm going to cover up my topography. Standby, there we go, so I can see it. 172.16.1.2. Alright, now we're going to configure outside. Now, again, let's check this out. Ethernet 2 is inside for marketing, okay? On the system side, we allocated Ethernet 2 to the marketing context, but we gave the alias inside. Ethernet 0, we gave it the alias outside. So that's how that works. And oh, fire call, but I'm a little busy right now. So name if outside. Oh, I should have made sure there are no shut on the system side, but IP address 1.1.1.255.255.255.0. Standby 1.1.1.2. No. 3. And the reason why is 2 and 4 is going to be for HR. No. Well, let's get out of here. Couldn't ping because I forgot to no shut them on the system side. So you'll see why in a little bit why I'm only doing Ethernet 3 on this ASA. We made sure it's multi-context or multi-mode, right? Mode multiples, the command that we put in and it rebooted. We'll see why in a little bit why we're only doing that one and why we really only care about that one. Alright, so Ethernet 3 is no shut. You know what? Exit. Let's make sure we can ping. Change to oh, I'm forgetting. Change to context. There we go. Alright, so ping 1.1.1.5. Cool. Ping 172. Oh, shit. We gotta make this small again so I can see my numbers. 172.16.1.03. Cool. Let's save it, and you know what? We want to be able to ping back and forth to and from, right? In the real world, you would narrow down your protocol, but I don't want to do ICMP, echo reply, and all that, so I'm just going to do IP, any, and go with it. Access, oh no, group, damn it. Access group, outside, now access list is created to permit everything, and the access list is applied to the outside interface. So let's alright, so we were doing marketing, let's change to HR. Alright, so that out. Again, we got a name inside IP address. He's going to be in a 2, so 172.2.16. I had to think about this for a minute, because one of our contexts is going to be active and the other one's going to be passive, but it's going to be the reverse on the other ASA. But I still think this is the way it needs to be. Damn it. Forgot standby. Standby 172.16.2.2. Yeah, it's 2.3, so what in the world? No. It should be going out in high cap. It should be going out the, well, Ethernet 1 to here on the inside, and the same interface, so it's not really getting inspected on the LAN. Let's see here. I just know shut all the interfaces though. Yeah. Ethernet 1's up. Why didn't it take the damn? That's why it's not pinging. Well, iCab 0731 and Kill Brenton. That's an interesting name. Why didn't it go? We'll get to it in a little bit. Oh, I need to close that back out. What in the world? So on marketing, I put 1 and 3, and this one's going to be 2 and 4. IP address 1.1. God damn it. 1.1.1. Yeah, 1 and 3, 2 and 4. Alright, outside's going. Oh, enable. Everything should be up, up, up as a switch. What in the world? Mid-journey? What? Huh. So, with my debug ICMP trace on, we'll go back to R2. Oh. Excuse me for a second. Huh. Change to context. Damn it, marketing. So all my pings go through marketing. Shouldn't be. Yes, it is. Good call, Cap. Hold on a second. Hold had a moment. I had to have a daddy-daughter moment. She's getting ready to go to bed, and she was like, "Where's mommy? I need to talk to mommy." Oh. She was upset because she wasn't invited to somebody's birthday party today. And I had to remind her that she's pretty awesome. And that if she wasn't invited, it's because they're missing out on her awesomeness. Cool. Alright, we can turn off ICMP trace. I like that ICMP trace command right there. I'm really glad I learned it. Alright, so now we can change alrighty. So we got the context configured. They can ping outside, they can ping inside. Now let's do some failover shit. So Ethernet 3 is up. Alright. Failover group 1. Alright, we're going to do a primary preempt failover group 2. Secondary preempt. Now we're going to do context, damn it, marketing. We're gonna do join failover group, join failover group 1. Then we're going to go context, damn it, HR, join failover group 2. Alright. I think I'm missing something. I'm missing a lot. Failover, LAN, interface. We're going to name it fail. This is just an alias, right? So ETH3. Cool. Alright. Because so since we put an alias of fail on it, we don't have to call out E3, we can just call out fail, and we're going to do 192.168.10.1.245.245.245.0 standby 192.168.10.2. Failover LAN unit primary failover key damn it 123 failover link fail ETH3. Now wrap it all up. Failover. Alright. Now we're going to bounce over to ASA2. Show int IP brief. Cool. failover, LAN, interface, fail, eth3. Now, if I was smart, I would have copied and pasted a bunch of this in Notepad, but I kind of already got it. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Stand by, y'all. All right. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Just doing a little. All right. Now let's see what we got. Should work. Oh man, people keep popping in and out. So Sashmir, I don't think I've seen you here before. Yeah, I'm studying for it. Well, a few months. Hey, we're detected an active mate and we're doing replication. So actively studying probably for about 5 months, but it's been a lot of an hour or two a day every other day, or sometimes every other day for a week. Sometimes it's 5 days a week, sometimes it's once a week. It's been sporadic, and I've been studying as I can. I work full time too, so it's hard to really buckle down to keep up with it, but I'm gonna get it. Well, I'm like, it's hard to stay at it. Like, I need to be doing this every night religiously, going over the topics. And really, the biggest thing is practice. I need to practice and get all these commands in here. I know how it all logically works, and I know most of the commands, but I'm not a very fast typer. This is even G. I can send. I'm bring secure CRT up. Yeah, so this it's even G. I also have ESXi running here. Let's see here. I got a R630 running my home lab with VMware. I had when this thing pops up. Oh wait a minute, let's see if these are loading. $15 should be my DNA center. If it ever loads. 10 is my ICE server. Continue anyway. So yeah. So I'm gonna get the ICE and DNA center, but for the streaming part of it. Well, probably, but I mean they're not in my room. They're in another part of the house. So it's not too bad. I am labbing for CC, practicing for my CCIE. Yeah. Yeah, I need to work on that. I'm sorry. Let's see here. So, the host name changed. Before I was just running off of Cisco ASA. Now it is ASA1 to match my ASA. Alright. Show failover. So what we want to see here is group 1 active and group 2 standby on ASA 1. Alright. And other host, the secondary, group 1 is standby, but group 2 is active. Right? And what we want to see the same thing over here. Show failover. This host, secondary, group 1 is secondary, standby ready. Group 2 active. And then it on the next blurb it says know what the other side is. Oh, let's see here. So we got active HA pair. So here we go. And have it on the map here. This one is active for R1, passive for R2, but this guy is active on R2 and passive on R1. So both of them are active and they're in HA. So I have accomplished my mission for tonight, and I'm about at the 1 hour mark. Hey, cab, good looking out on gig 00. It was shut down. I needed to no shut it to get pings going. Yo, CCNA is great. It's broad. So when I took it, it focused on route and switch technologies at the lower level. Now it's covering a little bit of route and switch. It's covering automation. It's covering a little bit of cloud. It's covering a little bit of security. If you got the newer CCNA, that one's great. CCNP allows you to really specialize in an area, though. So, what are you working usually? Are you doing more routing, switching, WAN, or what do you want to be doing, Sashmir? Okay. Computer science is not my strong suit. I have a hard time with math. Like, I can get it. If I sit down and I'm starting to learn the formula and stuff, I can get it, but I'm not that big at math. CS is in computer science, right? So, why is this thing not loading? ASXI is acting stupid. Also, one of the things I did before, I don't know if I had it recorded or not, I stood up a domain controller and I joined it to ICE, the Identity Services Engine. It was pretty cool. Hey, hold on a second, yo. So yes, Ashmir, I'm not very good at Windows Server Management. I tell you that off the gate. I used to be a sysadmin for a little bit. I did not like it. Networking is really my bread and butter. I bet it was. So my domain controller here, he's just gonna be a domain controller, a DNS server, a DHCP server, and eventually I need to figure out my CA, how I'm gonna do my CAs. Yeah, I mean, I I'm I know a little bit of server stuff, but yeah, I'm mostly networks. I'm most real heavy into firewalls and security, routing across the WAN a little bit. So, really, yeah, Cisco networking is my real bread and butter. Answer. I mean, I know a little bit. I know the difference between AC and DC, right? You get your DC from the battery. Um, ohms is resistance. No different. Well, I'm not an electrician. Like around the house, I can change out outlets. I can replace fuses. I might even wire up a shed, but I'm not gonna run three phase in a data center. That's not my area of expertise. I can now. You can look at the specs on your network infrastructure, knowing, hey, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have like 35 switches in this data center. I'm gonna have like 100 servers. You can plan for your power that way. But us working in IT, we're not installing power three phase. Somebody, a contractor, an electrician will come in and do your electrical, right? We plan for like battery backups and stuff. We can plan for it, but I'm not. I don't have the time to learn all the ins and outs of being an electrician. But hey Sashmir, here soon I'm going to be standing up firepower. I'm going to do some more ASA labs. I'm going to probably deploy AnyConnect on the ASA, and then I'm going to stand up FMC, which is Firepower Management Center, and then a few FTDs. So if you haven't already, go ahead and follow my channel and pop in whenever you have time. But guys, I've been on here for about an hour tonight, and I'm pretty tired. I need to get some stuff done before I head to bed. But I appreciate you dropping in, and thanks for chatting with me. Alrighty. We all have a good night. I'll see you on the next one.